Eli, the city broke ground on the River District development last month. Well, another concern with this project is the tax breaks and incentives that would be going to large corporations and entities. But this is not uncommon. Some even say it's needed to keep up with the competitive business environment. New at 10, WDSU anchor Travers Mackle gets the facts on this controversial issue.
Across Louisiana, the film business is back. And a big reason why? The tax credits handed out for large productions to shoot here.
If you look at what tax credits have done for the film production industry, especially in Louisiana and to an even greater extent in Georgia, it's a bit of an economic no-brainer.
Miles Doliak is a professor at Loyola University. He says the trickle-down economics are why tax credits and incentives are so popular.
These tax credit and rebate programs have become incredibly competitive to lure especially big studio movies because it's a huge infusion of cash, the tentacles of which extend to every element of a local economy.
And not just here in Louisiana.
This is not new or special in New Orleans. And then if you look across the country, something like 440 municipalities standardly use pilots as a part of how they get things built. So the idea that this is unique or special or unwarranted just doesn't stand up to basic scrutiny.
Michael Hecht at G&O Inc. agrees. His group focuses on business development in the 10-parish region that makes up Greater New Orleans. Hecht says tax incentives like the one mired in controversy with Shell and the River District in New Orleans, known as a pilot tax credit, are how cities lure corporations that bring in jobs.
First of all, the tax break is not going to Shell, it's going to the entire $1.5 million River District, of which Shell is going to be a tenant paying 2.5 times market rent. So that's one. Then you go to the city level. Since 1973, there have been over 120 projects in New Orleans that have gotten a pilot with a total value of over $1.7 billion. Some examples are the South of Market project, the 504 Golf project.
And then there are those that are tax exempt. Churches, schools, religious organizations, and large entities like Tulane, Ochsner, and LCMC, all tax exempt, but they employ tens of thousands each, like Shell will do at the River District location.
But at a conceptual level, it's very standard practice.
The River District is not expected to be fully completed until 2027, but if Shell continues with this deal, they could be up and running in a new building sometime in 2025.